Hi guys, it's me Eunice and I'm with a very special guest, Edward.
I'm alright.
So Edward is here today and we're gonna do top 5 products that Edward likes from Wishtrend.com.
Yeah.
It's gonna be super fun because we're gonna be doing the how-tos for you guys and we did a voiceover, right?
Yep.
So it's gonna be really fun. I'm gonna be doing the how-to and then he did the voiceover. So it's gonna be super fun. And on your channel, we did something special today.
Yep.
How was it?
It was great.
이 뭐야?
I did her makeup.
Yes.
Look, I thought I was gonna, I'll do some cute little makeup, but she like won't stop looking at herself. She won't stop talking about her makeup. Just like, look, you look great, but not that great.
Please go check it out on Edward's channel. It's really fun. And before we go any further, Edward, explain.
This is actually this is the back. This is the front. This is me and Trophy Cat. Trophy Cat is a production, kind of like Daft Punk and what is that one with Chainsmokers? But they're not Chainsmokers, so don't worry. 2 of my friends that they started a production duo and they're making music now and they have me as their first featured artist. So this is our debut single. Not ours, their debut single, Stay. Yeah.
And you guys can go download it right now.
It's on Spotify, iTunes, Soribada, Melon, all that. So the link will be down there. And we're working on our second single right now. Actually, it's almost nearly done. We just have to film the music video.
And it's amazing, right? He's like shaking his chin.
So I'm really excited for it.
Oh, don't forget to please check that out too. Please subscribe to Edward's channel and also our channel and like this video. And let's get started. Alright, so now we're gonna be introducing Edward's favorite products from Wishtrend.com. What's the first runner-up? Dun, 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 dun.
The Rich Moist Foaming Cleanser. Now, my thing with foaming cleansers, for a while I wasn't using them because a lot of them have like not good, right? Exactly, but KLAIRS, like the whole sensitive skin thing, really good ingredients. I gave this one a chance, and it's actually what I really like about this is because a lot of foaming cleansers, like the bad ones or whatever, they're really thin, but they strip a lot from the skin. And the first thing I noticed with this is that it's super, almost creamy in a way. Because even though, well, one, it's not really convenient because it already makes the foam for you. When you're massaging the skin, I don't feel like, because sometimes with other foaming cleansers, as I'm massaging, it kind of disappears almost. With this one, it stays there and it turns really creamy and moist. But I really feel like, although it's deep cleansing my skin, it's not stripping, exactly, which is, I hate that feeling. I really like using this in the morning and of course after my second cleanse at night.
Remember when we were filming your video, I was like, go soft on my face because I have sensitive skin. I was like,
I say as I'm like rubbing your face with a Q-tip.
What I do is I use my 4th finger for cleansing too. So I always just like, you know, this just comes out like foams up. And then so I just use my 4th finger. And then I go into it, and I think using my 4th finger rather than using my whole hand, it just makes everything better for me because it irritates my skin.
Right. Because there are people like for me, my skin's not that sensitive. So I think that'd be good.
Okay, Edward. So do you want to introduce the second product?
Yep. So this one is the Midnight Blue Youth Activating Drop, and I know this is the new item, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I started using it before I went to New York recently. You should probably explain more, like in terms of like ingredients, because this is a very like ingredients-y sort of thing. So I think it'd be better for you to explain. But for me, I'm more of like a does it work for me or not kind of person. You use this after you cleanse, right? And even before, depending on the type of toner you said you use. Like if it's not the wiping one, you put this first. But I got excited for this one because this is anti-aging, right?
Yes.
And I've been the crow's feet. It's catching up. So I have like the really really crow's feet
the
here.
fine wrinkles here and everything.
This is really appealing for those people that want to start. Like I think you should start getting to anti-aging products like as early as you can to prevent rather than try to get rid of. The thing is, a lot of anti-aging things are more on like the thick side, the really rich side, which, you know, it's I really don't mind, but I know there's some people that find a concern with that. But this one is like the lightest thing ever. Like it's literally like water. I put it in my hand like not even 3 pats in and it's already like gone, which I think is really appealing because it's really quick absorbing, and so I can just move on to my next skincare step. And to be honest, I didn't really notice that much of it because I really feel like with things like this, I have to use it for like a while. I don't expect things to just immediately make a difference anyway. So I'm pretty patient with skincare, but I definitely noticed because I started a retinol treatment recently, and the whole Midday Blue Youth whatever line is very for like calming and things like that as well, right? So I definitely noticed it there because my skin was getting like, even though it was working, my skin was getting raw and red and like chapped. And this, along with the other Midday Blue items, were really helping that. I'm using it more. The wrinkles will go away eventually. But for now, I really like using this to help calm my skin down.
Right. Going into the ingredient part, as Edward told us, is it has 2 different types of peptides, and one peptide works for just really young skin. That's like the wrinkles that's on the surface of the skin. So for you guys in your 20s and 30s, and it even works for older skin or older wrinkles too. Like you said, one of the reasons why I like it too, because it's so watery.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and the other ones is like too rich or too nourishing. I feel like it's gonna break me out or something. But yeah, this is definitely an anti-aging serum that we really like and our staff really love. So watery, like it's so watery. If I put it here,
is that how you do it?
So what I do is I do it like this, horizontally, shoop, and then like shoop, because it's
because I put it in my hand, like a whole drop.
Oh, that's fine too. That's smart too. But what I do is I just go like that horizontally and just goes in.
So most of it stays on your skin.
Yeah, exactly.
If I do put any skincare on my hands, I don't do this thing. I kind of swipe once just to get on my hands, and then the rest I need to put on my skin. So.
Because you don't want it to soak in.
Exactly. I don't want like my hands. I mean.
Yeah. So moving on to the next one is
the pure. Oh, this is like. Okay, whenever I write this in my description box, I'm always like, what is the name? Because it's so long. The freshly juiced vitamin, the freshly juiced vitamin drop. Yeah, but then you have all these extra words. But anyway, the one I have at home is like my 4th bottle. And when I first got into this, it came out many years ago actually.
It did.
But at that point, like a while ago in my skincare, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna buy like moisturizing skincare, but this is the first like treatment kind of thing,
like functional.
Exactly. Right. I was blown away because. I didn't think, because in my head, I never really thought like, oh, it's not going to be that much of it. It made a huge difference, actually. That's why I have like 4 bottles. If you can get past the texture, I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah. I think it smells and feels like warm saliva, which is like terrible. But I don't mind because, I mean, it's skincare. Yeah. Like, I'm going to put stuff on top of it. It disappears after like a few minutes anyway. A little bit thicker than this. It almost like a dry oil, kind of, a little bit, not super oily at all, but thicker than that one. Yeah. And
but interestingly, did you know this is oil free?
Oh really? Wow.
I know. This feels like oil, but like, can you show the texture? Yeah. After like a few seconds, you just work it in, and then it just leaves your skin feeling good.
Yeah, but I'm not even gonna lie though, because on some days where I don't have that much time, I actually just don't mind having this as the last step because it's pretty moisturizing actually. There's some serums that are like they're effective but they're quite thin. Yeah. So, but this one actually has a bit of like, it feels moist, like my skin feels moist afterwards. Any skin complexion I feel like can benefit from some kind of like brightening of the overall complexion. Yeah, exactly. It looks kind of like that your skin is healthier. As well as helping people like me who are acne prone when like whether you actually pop it yourself or it just pops on its own or when it goes away. Yeah. You have like that spot left. Yeah, this has like 5% vitamin C, so it's very, very mild. But like you said, everyone who has tried it, they say that overall your complexion looks really nice. Yeah. And that you have that healthy glow. So. Yeah. And it leaves my skin feeling a lot smoother as well. And personally for me, I like to use it with the 75 Maximizing Cream. This kind of helps to boost the effect of vitamin C. So vitamin C used with vitamin E works well together. How do you do that? Oh, you can mix it together too. Or what I do is I just use this first and then I use it on top. Right on top, okay. So moving on to the next one is the KLAIRS Rich Moist Soothing Cream. And this is not in my list because I'm obsessed with it, but I really can see how this would work really well because I know there are tons of people out there that have not just sensitive skin, but they don't like heavy feeling moisturizers. Right. They don't feel like they just don't like heavy things on their face. I feel like this is such a good overall. And I know you have like a huge size too. Yeah, the all over lotion. Yeah, the all over lotion. Like it's similar. It's very, very similar, but the texture itself is much more watery. I think this is also really good for people that have like the combination skin where it's like maybe oily here and dry here. It kind of hits all the points in that it will moisturize your dry patches, but like keep your oily bits not like overly greasy, which I think is really important.
I'm just like so amazed because that's exactly what this cream I think does.
Right,
and I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Edward really figured that out.
I would say even maybe in the winter you might want to go add something to keep the moisture, but I think all year.
All seasons.
Yeah, fantastic. I don't say basic because basic makes it sound like, you know, it's not worth getting,
nothing,
but it's just like
just does its job.
Yeah, it does its job.
Yeah,
right.
for all skin types.
Yeah, that's why I really recommend this one.
All right, so moving on to the next one is one of my favorites too. It's
the Midnight Blue Calming Cream, which again, like the use drop thing.
Yeah.
When I first was introduced to this, I never really felt like I needed to use it because I felt like it didn't make that much of a difference. But up until now, when I'm using the retinol cream, like
when it's getting red.
Right. When my skin started, I was like, oh, maybe I just need to put more moisturizer. But nothing was really working. But then I was like, oh, I have this. So I tried this with like the drops, and then together it really subsided that redness. Is calming.
Yeah, it's very, very calming. I think I keep on reaching for it because I have sensitive skin. After cleansing, my skin is always sensitive. I kind of mix it with the. Can I show you? Just do a little bit. Just gonna get tiny little teensy bit.
Because you only need a small amount of that, right?
Yeah. Just a little bit like that. Then I mix it together, and then it mixes really well together. And this is what I usually use for the morning and nighttime. Yeah.
Okay. Because that's what I noticed about a lot of creams from KLAIRS is that they almost have like a not like a heavy feeling, but like they're quite thick, I suppose. But as soon as like you put them on, it's almost like they like kind of absorb really quickly. Yeah.
All right, so moving on to the next product,
the infamous Midday Blue Sun Lotion. And my relationship with this product is a little funny because
what is your relationship with that product?
When it first came out, like first came out. I know people on YouTube are like, oh my god, this is like the best like sun cream, and you know, because when I heard that I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna love this, and I didn't hate it. I was like, it's okay, it's alright. But you reformulated it, and I am very happy about that. I'm very excited. It's like the texture that I want. Because the thing is with me, I have to be, like with anybody, you need to use a lot of sunscreen.
Right.
Because you need that sun protection. Like even, like whenever you put it on, they said like, oh no, there's no like white cast. There's a bit of a white cast. Especially if you're using the amount that you should be using. But this one, because I got it, and I actually didn't know that you reformulated it. So
really?
Yeah, I didn't know. And then I put it on my house like,
whoa, what's going on?
Is she the same? It's like this really, almost like watery texture. It comes out like this light blue color.
Right.
But when you blend it in, it like disappears. I was ecstatic.
Yeah.
So I was really excited to use it for when I was doing your makeup. And you, of course, with any stuff, you need to make sure you obviously, like you're not gonna leave it like this, right?
Right.
You're gonna keep blending it in. But when you do it, it's literally like you just use a lotion, right? So along with like the full SPF protection, it's really good for every day. When I have like a thing going on that day, I don't wear it because it messes makeup up.
I know what you're talking about.
Right. It just doesn't make makeup look pretty at the end of the day. But this one, I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah. The application is so much better now.
So much better. Yeah.
It's so much easier. I personally use it as a makeup primer too. I feel like if I use it with the sponge, it kind of makes my makeup to last a longer time too.
Yeah. But it's really important that you really blend it. Any skincare, you need to make sure it's all blended in. So final result of this one is beautiful.
So, Edward.
Yep.
Now I have a gift for you.
Oh my gosh! Do you really?
Close your eyeballs.
Wow!
Yay!
My Korean go reaction. Wow! Okay, I'll put my ass down.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a new arrival.
Wow! 오, 신기하다.
Oh, that's a fake reaction, isn't it?
Because before filming, like, you have to be surprised. I'm like, okay.
It's a new arrival from Wishtrend. Do you know what Mandelic Acid is?
I have no idea, to be honest.
Oh really? It's a type of AHA. So, right. You like AHA and BHA products, right?
Need it in my routine. I cannot skip it. I have to have it.
It's actually a type of AHA product, which is a chemical exfoliant, and you can check out the texture if you want. It has large particles, so that compared to other AHAs, it's much more mild. So all skin types, including sensitive skin types and acne-prone skin, can use it. Really great for acne skin too because it's anti-inflammatory. You can use your hands, but I prefer that you use your thick cotton pad and then put it on the cotton pad and then wipe it away.
Which is what I tend to do.
And I feel like it helps so much around my T-zone. I had a lot of dead skin cells here that I couldn't get rid of with scrub or anything else. This one, and I think you will really like it too.
Yeah, people ask me like, oh, like I have no idea about skincare, what can I do? Or something's not working for them. I always ask them, do you use an acidic toner? And this is like one of those things I feel like helps any skin issue.
Right.
So now that I wish I had some melanin.
Okay, so now from all the products that we introduced you to, I'm gonna be doing the how-tos for you, and guess who's gonna be doing the fun voiceover? That's right. Okay, so hope you enjoy.
So this is where I'm supposed to say hello and talk about what we're doing, but I'm not going to be doing any of that. So this is just a clip of Eunice being like fun and relatable, because we all put skincare on in a studio in front of a white backdrop. Just kidding. So we're gonna cleanse first, obviously. If you're that person that's like, sorry, I actually just splash a little warm water in the morning. That's not me. So if I want something soft and gentle but quick and easy, I almost always reach for the KLAIRS Rich Moist Foaming Cleanser, and this is going way too fast. So sorry if I'm being slow. Next up is a product I think any skin will really benefit from. It's the KLAIRS Supple Preparation Facial Toner, and it's especially perfect for solving the issues of dehydration and roughness. I like to apply it in at least 3 layers depending on how much time I have. And apparently you put it up your nose too. And then in your eyes. Right, yeah, yeah, that's what you get. Here Eunice is applying the KLAIRS Midnight Blue Youth Activating Drop in oh, girl, yes, that's me, I feel you. You know when your car gets declined, like, oh, 혹시 다른 카드 있으세요? That's me. I need this because I've got fine lines and wrinkles cropping up all over my face, because whenever I emote or make expressions, I kind of wrinkle up a lot. So I really like that it's extremely quick absorbing and it's super lightweight, almost like water, like the texture. So this is what I have to use for my anti-aging step. And Eunice can't get enough of this toner, apparently, so she's going to apply more, I guess. Layering your moisturizing toner will help it penetrate more deeply and allow your skin to retain hydration for much longer. So I really think layering your moisturizing toner is a step that everyone should try out. At least once. Just once. Then we've got the KLAIRS Freshly Juiced Vitamin Drop, which has been something I've used for a long time, actually. And so it really helps my hyperpigmentation and unevenness. It's really gentle but effective. You just kind of need to get past the kind of weird texture and smell, because it kind of smells like spit. But it works. The KLAIRS Rich Moist Soothing Cream is one of the few things that I think anyone can really benefit from, because you can use it any time of the year. It's a moisturizing cream that, just like the page says, it's not too much, it's just enough. Kind of like me. Work now, play later, am I right? Business in the front, party in the back. Just kidding. So I've been using this retinol cream recently, right? And it's kind of like irritating my skin a lot. So lately what I've been doing is applying the Midnight Blue Calming Cream from KLAIRS on those extra red parts of my face. And this plus the Blue Youth Activating Drops has vastly calmed that situation down. So I don't actually do this, but Eunice told me for that extra layer of moisture, she combines the Rich Moist Soothing Cream and the Blue Calming Cream and layers it almost like a moisturizing pack, I guess. Or at least that's what I think I remember her telling me. I don't remember. I don't know if you noticed, but she actually applies her skincare with her ring fingers, because it's like the most gentle finger. So if you have extremely sensitive skin, there's a tip for you. So this is her pretending she went to bed. In the morning, after doing all the basic skincare steps, you gotta apply sunscreen. I have to say, the new formula on the Midday Blue Sun Lotion is A+. It's so much lighter in texture. It's almost like water, and I make sure to put on a really generous layer to get my sun protection. Just kidding. So that was me, Edward. Hope you found that helpful, and see you later. Bye!
Okay guys, thank you so much for watching until the very end, and I had so much fun, Edward. It was so good to have you here.
I had so much fun as well. I'm really bad at these things. People are like, are you sure you had a good time? But on the inside, I'm just really bad at like expressing it. Thank you for inviting me to your channel.
I know.
like it took this long.
I know.
Right?
I've been meaning to do it, but
Yeah.
it took a while. But thank you
Right.
so much for joining us.
No problem.
Don't forget to go to Edward's channel and subscribe. And can you talk a little bit about the video that we did?
Where I basically just did her makeup.
That I look fabulous.
You can see me reacting to finding out that she used to be a rapper.
I know. It's gonna be super fun. Please check description down below for his channel. Please like this video and we'll see you next time, okay? Bye!
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.